Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yesterday, U.S. most market saw some corrections, mainly driven by the inflation. CPI inflation came a bit higher than what the market was expecting. Market was expecting a year-on-year increase of 3.6% in CPI inflation, but it came at 3.7%. Last month also it was 3.7%. So that has pulled down the overall indices and other, even the dollar index also moved up by almost around 70, 80 basis points. And also dollar yield, bond yield has also moved up over there by around 10 bips yesterday post the CPI number. So that has put some pressure on the US market, and taking clue from that, even the Asian markets are also indicating downturn. India also inflation figure came, but that were positive, and that came at 5.02% versus expectation of 5.4%, and last month 6.63%. So India is seeing consistent decline in inflations and also coming at lower than what the expectation are. So situations are better in India. Apart from that, the dollar, gift Nifty is also down today morning, also on account of the decline in the Infosys ADR. Infosys ADR is down by around 6%. Out of that, yesterday itself, the Infosys was down by around 1.9, 1.2% yesterday. So net around 4% more down over there, which will have an impact on the indices also. And that's why the gift Nifty is down in what the indication is. Tomorrow is more of a profit booking day. We are seeing uh, decline, and some profit booking can come in other part of the stocks as well. I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. We already mentioned yesterday that Nifty facing the immediate resistance in upper end, and we see some profit booking and maybe some pressure if Nifty close below the 19,800, 19,770. Today, we expect gap down and remain a pressure during the day because Nifty open up below the important support zone. Do we expect this pressure to be continued towards 19,640, 19,580 at downside? Upside 19,848, 19,900 is the immediate resistance for Nifty. Bank Nifty also failed to close above the important zone and facing the resistance and upside. So next immediate support place for intraday 44,600 and below that 44,500, 44,300 next support place in Bank Nifty. 44,800 is the immediate resistance for today's session. Nifty Finance also trading the upper zone. Yesterday we saw some pressure in the resistance zone. Do we expect this pressure today will be continued towards 20,000 is the first immediate support. Below that 19,006 960 900 next immediate support place. Upside 20,060 first immediate resistance for Nifty Finance Nifty. Overall, three index trading in upper end, and we already yesterday saw that some resistance facing in upper end. So we expect some profit booking today's session to be continued. Stock specific Bajaj Finance trading in overbought zone. Do we expect some pressure in upper end? Maybe see some profit booking. Do we expect this profit booking to be continued towards 78, 40, 7,800 at downside? Second, Asian Paint also looks weak at current level. The momentum indicators show the some negative side. Do we expect some pressure comes in Asian Paint also towards 3000 and 3040 next immediate support place in Asian Paint. Tech Mahindra also see some pressure. Apollo Hospital also yesterday we saw that some pressure in intraday session. This pressure to be continue in Apollo. Positive side, NMDC looks positive. We expect some positive momentum to be continue in NMDC towards 164, 117 upside. Downside immediate support place around 150. That's it for technical derivative I can get.
Yeah, thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives front, while we are seeing that 3 to 4 data points are indicating some nervousness in the market. Firstly, if we look at the overall data structure from the open interest front, we have seen that the Nifty spot yesterday closed below 17,000, 19,800 level. While it was on for a full day, we were seeing that from last 2 days, Nifty was in the buying trend, but again it failed to give close above its resistance zone. Another thing is that at 19,800 strike almost around 28 million positions of a call writer got added on and 23 million positions of put writer got added on. This is some subsequent kind of addition because on a monthly basis we are seeing this kind of addition on a single striker, but in a single day we are seeing that this kind of addition has took place at 19,800 strike for both call writer and put writer positions. So there might be some big movement in the market while India VIX yesterday closed at 10.6 level. As I said yesterday that India VIX is likely to take support at 10.5 to 10.6 level, from which we might see again pullback from the India VIX zone, and we will likely to see today the pullback from the India VIX zone towards 11.5 to 11.8 level, due to which in Nifty is more likely to come down near 11,000, say 19,600 level. But again, Nifty is likely to hold the support of 19,500 to 600 range on the lower end till the time Nifty is not going below 19,500 to 400 range. Till that point of time, we might not get a heavy short confirmation in the market. While if we look at the overall sectoral front, also there is from a media, metal, and oil and gas counter looks positive in today's trading session. Selective counters from that would be Sun TV looks positive, ZIL looks positive. While on the auto front, we are seeing that overall auto counter has shown some major buying in last 2 trading sessions, and we expect the auto counter to be positive front. While on the negative side, we are seeing that IT counter looks weak, and major IT counter has shown some major short positions getting added on the data front. So we expect IT counter to show some more negative strength in today's trading session. Selective counters would be HCL Tech, Infosys, and TCS looks more weak in today's trading session. So that's it. No derivative front. Thank you.
Good morning. Anand Rathi Wealth result is okay. AUM grew by 10.5% sequentially, 34% year on year. However, revenue growth was slower at 4.3% on sequential basis. EBITDA grew by 5.6% on sequential basis, which is in line with company guidance of annual growth of around 25%. So result was broadly in line with expectation. We remain positive. Angel One result has improved. Revenue crossed 1,000 crores for the first time and grew by 30% sequentially, 41% year on year. Operating expenses grew by 24% sequentially. So company, which is high, so company decided to plow back profits to drive future growth. Despite of this, the EBITDA and profit growth on sequential basis was at 38% against 30% on revenue front. And on year basis, EBITDA and profits were up by 40%. Gross client acquisition was strong at 21 lakhs, which was up by 62% sequentially and 78% year on year. Retail F&O market share continues to improve every quarter. It stood at 26.2%, and the company is now number 2 in terms of market share. And in June quarter, this was at 24.6%, and last year 21.7%. So we remain positive on Angel One. On news front, Steel Strip Wheels Limited, there is news that resolution plan submitted by the company for acquisition of AMW auto component under IBC has been approved by NCLT. So this is positive. SJVN Green Energy, which is a wholly owned subsidiary of SJVN, has won a project worth 600 crores for development of 100 megawatt solar power project in the state of Rajasthan at a tariff of 2.62 per unit on build own operate basis. This is positive. And BGR Energy Systems won an order worth 112 crores from MRPL for supply of air cooled heat exchangers to be delivered by October 2024. So in a year's time. So this is positive for BGR. Thank you.
Good morning. Mphasis has acquired digital transformation consultancy firm Sonic Partners for $132 million. This acquisition would help Mphasis to strengthen its Salesforce capabilities. CY22 revenue for Sonic Partners stands at $75.8 million. Profitability of the company is not known, so this is neutral to Mphasis. HCL Tech has posted its result yesterday. The company has posted below expectation numbers for the quarter. CCQOQ revenue growth came at 1%, TCV at 3,969 million. EBIT margins expanded by 153 bips Q on Q. The company has downgraded FY24 revenue guidance to 4 to 5%. Services revenue to be in the range of 4.5 to 5.5%. Implying 2.1% CQGR growth in next 2 quarters. With the ASAP acquisition, revenue is expected to be 5 to 6% in CC terms, and EBIT margin is expected to be 18 to 19%. The company expects H2 to be better than H1, and the wage hike will be effective from October, which will have an impact of 60 bips next quarter, and there would be a smaller impact of 25 to 30 bips in March quarter. Outlook is negative. Infosys has posted its result yesterday. The company has posted above expectation numbers for the quarter. TCV came at 7,684 million with net new of 48%. Revenue growth in CC terms QOQ came at 2.3%, which include higher share of third-party software packages sales as well. Excluding that, revenue growth would be in line with expectation. EBIT margin came at 20.9%. The company has downgraded upper end of the revenue guidance, and the guidance stands at 1 to 2.5%. Revenue growth guidance suggests QOQ decline in revenue in coming quarter. Operating margin guidance is kept same at 20 to 22%. Strong TCV would help to build a strong foundation for FY25. Company is rolling out FY24 compensation hike for employees effective November 1. Stock is trading at a PE of 23.5 times FY24 EPS. Outlook is neutral. Thank you.
Apart from this, Dr. Reddy had seen some Form 483 issuance for its plant, which is in Hyderabad. So that the US FDA inspection was done for the new approval for new product, but the plant has got 9 observations. So a bit negative for Dr. Reddy. Apart from that, IRCON and REITs has been confirmed as Navratna. Earlier they were Mini Ratna, so there will be more freedom to these 2 companies from the government side, so that can act as positive for IRCON and REITs. Generally prepaid ocean services, which came up with the result day before yesterday, has said that they had signed a contract with Visa Worldwide Pte Limited for further their alliance support for issue of Forex co-branded card. So that can act positive for Jingle Prepaid Ocean. And this contract can be the deal size of around $20 million for the next 5 years. So that can act positive for Jingle in today's situation. So I request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So, yesterday we had witnessed some profit taking in gold and silver from higher level, as mentioned. So we are expecting some cool off in prices in gold and silver. So, for a trading purpose, one can sell around 58.05, 58.100 with and maintain a stop loss of 58.300. On downside again, 57,700, 57,500 is the level we are looking for booking profits. Silver too prices are resisting 70,000 mark, and one can sell around 69,500 levels and maintain a stop loss of 70,100. On downside, 68 800, 68 500, one can take profits. In crude oil also, prices are expected to test 68 6850, 6800 on downside. So selling around 7,000 is recommended, and one can maintain a stop loss of 7,100. In natural gas, prices are expected to consolidate from 290 to 270. All in all, prices are witnessing some profit taking from higher end. So selling around 281 is recommended, and strictly stop loss one can follow is 290. On downside again, 265 prices one can buy for a pullback again. In metal front also, copper prices are sustaining prices are continuously drifting down, and prices are expected to test 697, 695. So selling around 703 is recommended with a stop loss of 708. In zinc also, prices are expected to consolidate from 220 to 224. However, weakness should continue if prices are sustaining below 220. So watch out for that. That's it from me. I'll ask Utkarsh to take the call forward.
Thank you, sir. Very good morning, all of you. For today's trading session in USD we are expecting bounce back in USD. So, for the trading purpose, one can initiate long positions if we get some profit booking around 83.23 levels with a strict stop loss of 83.18 for the target of 83.34 and 83.38 levels. And on the higher side, 83.38 act as a very important resistance level. So one can initiate a short positions around these levels with a stop loss of 83.4650 for the target of 83.29 and 83.20 levels. In Euro INR, one can initiate a long position if prices sustain above 88.10 levels with a stop loss of 87.76 for the target of 88.37 and 88.75 levels. Thank you.